How you doing?
Good, good. So your agents are telling me that you're having some issues with Coach.
It's just the one.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Okay, yeah. You seen the reports. It's about you and him debating on whether or not y'all was gonna draft me.
Talking about the Perkins thing?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
There's no truth to it.
That's not what I'm hearing, though. And look, it's not like I'm even in the starting lineup, so what am I supposed to think?
You think you need to be in the starting lineup, is that it?
Coach is not giving me a fair shake, okay? His perception of me because I have a YouTube channel is crazy. I'm putting in all this hard work and it's getting overlooked because I know how to market myself? Come on.
I am not in the habit of telling my coaches what to do, especially when it comes to lineup decisions.
And I hear that. I respect that, but I wouldn't ask you to intervene if I wasn't concerned. Could you just talk to him?
It's early.
He's not changing his mind.
It's early.
Nigga!
And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. A lot of the guys dressed in their very best. Now they turn their attention toward picking up a win in enemy territory. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin.
Substitution
Checked in
for
for
the
Charlotte.
ugly team. Number 19.
Durant in the corner. Right side Aldridge. Pass to Harden. Hayward against Harris. Driving the lane. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 2 on the clock. That gives them the lead. KD's got 5 points so far.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Rozier the pass to the kid. Washington with it. Shoots off the step back, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Down low, and KD throws it down.
Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Bridges passes to the kid. And he drives in, power down with both hands. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter. Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Washington. Here's the kid. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. The kick out to Rozier. Passes it to the kid. A second chance effort. They get the rebound. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Harden outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Aldridge down low. Washington's on him. Count that one.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
The pass to Rozier. To the left side wing. No good with the triple attempt from the kid.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Good. Harris gets the assist. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Durant. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money. You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Rozier the pass to the kid. Off target from three-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Shot's good by Durant.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's the kid. Pass to Rozier. Latrey. It's rebounded by Aldridge. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good from the kid. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it, but some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Griffin kicks to Mills. And the Nets, another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
The kid passes to Oubre. Out to the wing. Here's the kid.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
6 to shoot. Now the feed to Plumlee. Second chance shot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in. Mills has got 5 points so far.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound, Brooklyn. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And, guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
The kid passes to Oubre. Here's the kid. Takes the 3. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. It's Martin on the wing. Here's the kid. The dish to McDaniels. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Irving with a clean look. Off target from outside. Oubre left side. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Mills passes to Irving. Here's Bembry. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mills outside for Griffin. That 3-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the free throw is good from the kid. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving against Martin. Irving dishes to Griffin. Here's Claxton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Irving. 4 on the clock. Connects from 3-point range. Irving's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game, where either it's attacking the big or attacking the lane.
You know, Greg, that's reminiscent.
Substitution.
In for the Nets.
Away team.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. To the paint, and stolen by Aldridge. On the court for Charlotte. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. McDaniels is out there with PJ Washington. And it's the kid in at the point guard. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Good, and Harris gets the assist. 20 points for KD.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Rozier. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Here's the kid. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Hayward. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. The kid passes to Hayward. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. With some arc, and there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 7 points in the game. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's the kid. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And yes, it's good. 26 points for Kevin Durant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This happens night in and night out with Hayward. He does a terrific job of converting through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Passes it to Durant.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Back to Harden. Shakes him. No good there. And the Hornets now going the other way. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Here's the kid, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here is Harden, coming off 31 points last game. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Hornets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Here's the kid, guarded by Harden. The kid passes to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Harden grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The kid, he can't hit that time. Harden with the defensive effort.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Durant down low. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Rozier.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Nets just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it...
Checking in for the away team.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin is checked in for Aldridge.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Andre
time.
Bembry's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And the free throw, no good. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play? And and still have a good offense.
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Mills. Griffin is out there with Bembry. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's the kid. 6 points for him. Driving in. Count the basket. The kid's got 8.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
And there's the pass to Claxton. Baseline try. Martin with the block. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Here's the kid, covered by Mills. The kid passes to Richards. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Irving against Martin. Steps back and fires. And too long on the shot.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Trying to get open is Oubre. A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Inside, here's Bembry, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
To the middle, here's the kid, and it's off the back rim, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Mills kicks to Irving. Back to Mills. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The kid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Shots good by Mills.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
No good from the kid.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Last 2 minutes to play. 3rd quarter.
Here's the kid, covered by Irving. It's tipped. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Outside Griffin. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. From 13, Irving can't hit. Hornets shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's the kid. 10 points for him. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to the kid. From the line, Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Steps back and shoots. No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
44 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The kid passes to McDaniels. Can't hit from in close.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Hornets foul.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Here's the kid. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Hornets, McDaniels is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's the kid. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Good on the shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outside Thomas. And here's Mills. For 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The kid passes to Plumlee. Here's the kid. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The kid's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Griffin. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Johnson outside. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
That one is good from the kid.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Back to Harden. Shoots from 14. Plumlee with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas kicks to Harden. From outside, off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Thomas. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Bouknight passes to the kid. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's the kid. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
And that one's good. Richards.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Brown dishes to Harden. Back to Brown. Can't connect from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by the kid. Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Out left to the wing. Plumlee, the pass to the kid. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Passes it to Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one drops for him.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. Richards.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Thomas goes in. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bouknight passes to the kid. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
The kid passes to Richards. Here's the kid. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's the kid. Smith on the wing. Here's the pass to the kid. 6 on the shot clock. He lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thomas passes to Harden. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The kid, the shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to... So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Mr. Lesser.
MP, come on in. Take a seat.
Thank you. Thank you for seeing me.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, good. So your agents are telling me that you're having some issues with Coach.
It's just the one.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Okay. Yeah. You've seen the reports. It's about you and him debating on whether or not y'all was gonna draft me.
Talking about the Perkins thing?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
There's no truth to it.
That's not what I'm hearing, though. And look, it's not like I'm even in the starting lineup, so what am I supposed to think?
You think you need to be in the starting lineup, is that it?
Coach is not giving me a fair shake, okay? His perception of me because I have a YouTube channel is crazy. I'm putting in all this hard work and it's getting overlooked because I know how to market myself? Come on.
I am not in the habit of telling my coaches what to do, especially when it comes to lineup decisions.
And I hear that. I respect that, but I wouldn't ask you to intervene if I wasn't concerned. Could you just talk to him?
It's early.
He's not changing his mind.
It's early. All right, you know what? I will talk to Coach.
Thank you.
But first, we gotta get a couple things straight. First things first, this is gonna rub Coach the wrong way, and that is putting it lightly.
Look, if I felt like I was speaking out of turn, I'd be worried Coach is wrong on this one.
If he decides to put you in the starting lineup, and it is his decision, MP,
Yeah?
then you need to perform. You raise a stink like this and you go out there and you lay an egg, consequences will follow.
Look, that's fair. I can accept that.
All right. I need you to squash this with the press.
Absolutely, man. Look, I was planning on doing that anyway.
Not one negative comment. No hemming and hawing. No comments. You understand?
100%. I got you.
All right, I'll talk to Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lester. I appreciate it.
Don't make me regret it.
No regrets, sir.